Jesus wins. For good, that is. Yo. More bass. Yo. Yeah, a little more won't hurt. Yo, that's definitely enough bass. Yeah. A strong message from my spiritual adversary. And drop a beat. Yo. I give y'all peace of me. Yo. Y'all want war? That's what y'all gonna get. Yo. Son Miguel, the Archangel, always in God's name, casting demons into hell, always ringing victorious church bells. To Christ, my soul sells. Through him, the worst demons to the fiery lake they fell. The blood of Christ, my powerful protection gel. Only to his heart, all my rage towards the enemy I tell. Whether sick or well, this archangel, he blows them up till there's none left. Helps me during temptations felt. He's my powerful safety belt. Yo, fiercest spiritual warriors of all time. When needed, I call on them at the drop of a dime. Always setting off spiritual minds, breaking all tight binds. Yo, fiercest spiritual warrior of all time. When needed, I call on them at the drop of a dime. Always setting off spiritual minds, breaking all tight binds. Yo, San Benedicto, at his name, they all run and cower. His spiritual slugs full of power. To Christ, he a perpetual bower. Poisonous the demons with the sweet fragrance of rose flowers. He helps me fight him with unlimited towers. Ain't no demon gon' stick around with him, regardless of how dim. Sending away all they grim, wipe them off, they smirky grin. Once he in the mix, so much trouble they in. Smoking them all down to the fiery dustbin. Christ through him, killing all lingering sin. Yo, fiercest spiritual warrior of all time. When needed, I call on them at the drop of a dime. Always setting off spiritual minds, breaking all tight binds. Yo, fiercest spiritual warrior of all time. When needed, I call on them at the drop of a dime. Always setting off spiritual minds, breaking all tight binds. Yo, San Padre Pio, fighting off the attacks in unlimited racks, smashing them down in large stacks. In the fiery lake, they go back, shutting up they loud cat, rescuing souls they attempt to jack. No determination he lacked, on sight the ugly face he whacked. No need to yak, no opinion, all fact. Yo, fiercest spiritual warrior of all time. When needed, I call on them at the drop of a dime. Always setting off spiritual minds, breaking all tight binds. Yo, fiercest spiritual warriors of all time. When needed, I call on them at the drop of a dime. Always setting off spiritual minds, breaking all tight binds. Yo, fiercest spiritual warriors of all time. When needed, I call on them at the drop of a dime. Always setting off spiritual minds, breaking all tight binds. Yo, fiercest spiritual warrior of all time. When needed, I call on them at the drop of a dime. Always setting off spiritual minds, breaking all tight binds. Yo, I'm Ok, María, gracias, Padre. Gloria al Señor. Bendito tú en venimos, bendito frutos ventris tu Jesús. Santa María, va today, ora pro nobis peccatoribus. No, ora pro nobis. Amen. Saint Michael, the archangel, head us in battle, your protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke you, we humbly pray. Do thou purge the heavenly host by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who climb out the world seeking human souls. Amen. San Benedicto Mercy, pro nobis peccatoribus. The warrior, like the angels and saints, and Tony's Spector, Hunter was finished.